Yo, what's up, guys? It's Liffy here. I wanted to come at you with another build for Remnant, Subject 2923. This one right here is a elemental fire, specifically fire damage build. You can kind of rotate in some of the elements if you want, but you're gonna kind of have to change some things around so it'll feel a little bit different. But with the new DLC, there is this item, charcoal necklace. So it's all going to be kind of centered around this, if you will, and fire damage. And so we're going to be using Spitfire and Alternator, and I'll get into those in a second. So here's a necklace that you'll find in one of the zones. Increases fire damage from all sources by 15% and burning damage by 50. 50 sounds like a lot, and you can notice the difference, right? There is also a new ring in the game, Prismatic Diamond Ring. Increases elemental damage by 10%. This one's kind of questionable to me in a sense because 10% elemental damage, kind of weird, right? So it took me a while to think about this one. If you look at the weapons, I'll talk about Devouring Loop in just a second because this is kind of a flex spot, I feel like. You can use whatever you want here to counteract whatever you're trying to play with or play against, right? So if you look at Spitfire, and I think this is kind of like almost mandatory to this build, and it's such a good gun too, such a good gun. On some bosses, it's kind of questionable because of the distance, right? And how, you know, how far you might be from the boss depending on like his phases. But it's a fully automatic weapon which shoots fire-searing bullets that deal fire damage with medium accuracy and high fire rate. So each shot is naturally doing fire damage, even though it's not going to catch the enemy on fire with burning, right? So you're going to get the fire damage from all sources from the necklace increase right there, just in and of itself. The flamethrower right here is pretty pogchamp. This thing's super strong, super fast, 3 stacks instantly, right? 50% fire damage bonus there. A new weapon that's in the game, Alternator. You get this from, hold on, I wrote this down. Really weird name. Birdvark. I'm butchering that. The rider. Anyways, he's from the guy, the rat that's riding like the dog or the worm rider looking thing in Subject 2923. So you have to kill the rider first. Basically 2 enemies. It's like the rat, which is the rider, and then like the doggy, just some like infestation crazy looking thing from another planet, right? So you kill the rider first, the rat rider first, and then he'll give you this gun. This gun is kind of weird. It is not hit scan, so the bullets like a little delayed. See what I'm saying? Let me get my mod power here just to show you real quick. But this mod is like what would happen in World War II, raining down bullets on the enemy, like insane. And it feels super rewarding, and it hits really good too. So that's burning damage, right, in and of itself. Now the shots are just gonna do frost damage anyways, so you're getting like this benefit, but not really so much from charcoal. So your primary gun is going to be kind of like Spitfire, I think, in most situations, and then switch to Alternator and use it mostly for the mod, because the regular shots not being hit scan, it's really good in super short distances. Like it says ideal range 17 meters. Nah, bro, we're talking like 10 just to hit stuff. And then at that point you have so much damage fall off. Reloading on the gun is not very good. Anyways, still check it out, good stuff. Melee weapon, we're just going with Smolder because of the fire and burning damage. You're probably not really gonna be doing much melee anyways. There's also a new like frostbite weapon you can use, but then again, not gonna get the benefit from the necklace if you go to another element. Good old labyrinth armor. This stuff is always so good to me, always good. Weapon mod damage, flamethrower, and this bad boy. Flamethrower's nuts, right? Devouring Loop, so this one's kind of a flex spot. I was still testing with this, so I'd be curious to know from you guys if you do try this out, like how this works for you, because while you are using the flamethrower, you're doing regular like shots. I think the game has to register like a regular like hit scan attack on the enemy, and that's like the base damage. Then there's like the burning damage on top of it, right? That grabs it. So the base attack, even from flamethrower, can crit. And I was testing with that, and you will see some devouring loot crits. Granted, this build's only running like 25%, as you can see on the screen, 25% crit chance. So it's not gonna be that crazy. So like, that's why I say this is kind of a flex spot for whatever you want. You know, maybe you want to go with maybe you want to use excuse me, melee a little bit more, or braided thorns for crit. I don't know. You can just use whatever you want. Run it through the zone. Maybe you just want like mod power generation, celerity stone. You know what I mean? So whatever you want. Whatever you want and your heart desires. But yeah, so this is awesome. DLC has been a lot of fun. It's only about 3 or 4 hours long. We beat it last night. Still a lot of fun. Gonna be checking out some more builds. Haven't gotten the new armor sets yet, so I'm really wanting to do some builds just centered around the new armor sets to see what happens. But yeah, if you guys have any recommendations or ideas or thoughts, please let me know. We're gonna be streaming this every single day over on Twitch, LIFY, twitch.tv/LIFY. Got a few golden gems in the Discord too, regarding the DLC and updates and loot lists and analyzer and things like that. Good stuff. I'm gonna come out with another video as well on like traits and some of the new DLC things. All right, boys, appreciate it. Take it easy.